Ladies and gentlemen, in this world of the internet, we have multiple or different kinds of internet. We have different kinds of Dr. Dre's, in fact. So we have one Dr. Dre who is famous for his or her beats, and then there's another Dr. Dre who is not that famous for his beats, but instead of controversial content, when I'm about controversial content, mentioning your conspiracy theories is basic plot point. So today I'm just going to react to the not so famous Dr. Dre, and then I'll see where things end up, for this stream generally. But yeah, I plan to have one banger stream.
Sometimes watching these videos, it just feels like you're in an alternate reality. Like seeing me right now with no beard. I look like, how do I
Ah,
look?
that's it.
But look, man, look, I kind of like it. I'm gonna be rocking this for a while though. I need to get my face and my beard to rest. But look, man, let's get.
Nah, the beard was part of the brand. I don't know if you remember Dr. Dre OG with his beard or not, but part of the brand, beard, yeah.
This video like 15,000 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're rocking with the vibes and the content, so you can see these videos as soon as they drops, and the giveaways
Come
will be
on,
coming back soon, man. I'm
trying
trying
to
to
make
put a
the
block out the
team, man.
scammers, people. I said a lot in a short period of time, but let's get into this video. Hopefully y'all enjoy. Let's vibe out.
You. Emadodengindani iyole sithilengo. Abamanites basobhoma. Man, we back. I've quite the internet, I have to say. I'm just hoping I'll have a W stream. Let me just see if the sound is sounding, and if it is, and then I'll try to bring another 10% or another 20 or 100, boom, in your face. Dunk it in you. So yeah, guys, Dr. Dre OG is one of the controversy videos I reacts. Is it controversy? Whatever it is, man, let's get to it. Let's get to the reaction. Okay, so sound check. Okay, the sound is a bit check. I have to say, has checked in a bit, but let's get to the main focus of today's stream. Dr. Dre OG and his Trump alien deal. That changes everything. That's so American, I have to say. But who am I to speak of America? Oh my God. Is this the work of the internet, or is it just my bullshit internet service? Has to an explanation. Okay, I'm ready to go on. And then let's hear this lady blab about what she call this. Fuck.
America, but the entire planet will be under the protection and the dominion of this power alliance.
But that's all ruined when the tower's knocked down. So what's NASA really up to? They get $25 billion a year. That's not spent on space exploration. We all know the moon landing's a joke. We've seen the green screens, we've seen the strings. I think what they're really doing is teaming up with DARPA, creating nanobots, synthetic tech, mind programming stuff. What if this whole Mars thing is really just a mind programming thing?
What if I told you this world This reality is just one layer of existence. We're in the third dimension, the lowest vibration of physical reality. But it wasn't always
Like
like
I
this.
don't
We
even
fell
know
into
how
a
to.
dense state, and now the goal is clear: to ascend back to the higher dimensions, back to who we were before the fall. The truth has been hidden until now. Dimensions aren't just places; they're states of consciousness.
Like who makes these videos? Like who spends their time making these videos? Because I think this is more confusing than you need.
The first dimension is pure structure: atoms, minerals, and matter. The second dimension is biological: plants, instincts, simple life. The third dimension is duality: me versus you, light versus dark, fear versus love. This is where we are in the 3D matrix, trapped in physical form, bound by time.
When someone speaks of the Matrix, how can you speak of terms that you don't even understand? What is the Matrix?
Money, survival, and ego. But there's more. The fourth dimension is time, astral realms, emotion, and dreams. The fifth dimension
Ah,
is unity
the dreams,
consciousness, love,
yes, you get
telepathy,
them.
and peace. And beyond that, we return to source in our galactic ancestry. The Anunnaki came from higher dimensions. They didn't walk, they lowered their frequency to enter this plane. They created human vessels by mixing divine starseed DNA with beings already on key. But not all of them had good intentions. Some Anunnaki taught us the way back to the higher realms. Others wanted to trap us in the 3D, feeding.
And now we go to the Anunnaki. Feeding off your energy. Like this kind of language to me, I think it's something else. I have to say.
Off our energy, turning Earth into a frequency prism. They use fear, religion, school systems, money, and war to keep our consciousness low. And now, most people have forgotten who they are. They think this is all there is. But guess what? Many of us are waking up.
What if there is?
You question the system. You feel like you're not from here. You've had dreams, visions, deja vu. You're drawn to the stars, ancient knowledge, and truth. You're not crazy. You're ascending. Your soul is trying to rise out the three.
Sounds like we are crazy if you had to ask me, because why? Why would you why? Just why?
3D trap and return to higher states of being. And the Anunnaki, especially the ones from Enki's bloodline, left keys and codes for this process. It's called Kundalini Awakening. Through meditation, sacred breath work, and DNA activation, we rise. Here's how you can start breaking out of this 3D matrix. Clean your vessel. High frequency food, sunlight, and water will activate your light body. Unplug from the system. Stop feeding fear, propaganda, and division. Go within, meditate. Breathe, speak your truth, use the codes. The Anunnaki gave us tools: the Ankh, the Tree of Life, mantras, stargates, and honor Mother Key. She is ascending too. Stay grounded and in tune with her vibration. As you rise, you'll remember, you're not just a human, you're an interdimensional being on a mission, a starseed, a traveler, a soul reclaiming its divinity. This third dimension is not our final destination.
I don't even
It's
have
the
to
battleground.
you're telling me
Right now, we're in the final phase.
another
It's time to
dimension.
ascend. The Great Awakening is here.
We are
Time to remember
over here. You're
is
talking
now.
about dimensions. Something.
He killed that. Bravo.
Nah, bro, looked like he was AI or something. Bravo. Like, come on, Dre. Dre, come on.
Listen closely. Disney's dropping Trine Aries on October 10th, 2025. That date is 1010. 1010 in binary code, a digital code. Perfect for a movie about humans merging with machines. That's not random. That's ritual.
Might be
Now check
just
this
a
out.
fucking story.
4 days before the release, we get a full moon in Aries today.
What?
Aries the warrior, Aries the god of war.
Oh my God.
Full moons expose what's been hidden, and that's the energy of revelation.
I'm just glad that my secrets didn't get revealed with the full moon. I'm just glad that I haven't found out more secrets in the full moon.
Conflict.
I'm just glad that the full moon doesn't mean that people are gonna lose their lives or there'll be spilling of blood in the day.
And identity coming into the light. By October 10th, the moon shifts into Gemini, the twins, the mirror, the code. Gemini rules duplication and dual realities. Exactly what Tron is about. Human.
Come on. Okay, man, Thank you. Oh, I just hope this group finds the elixir of life.
And programs, flesh, and code. At the same time, the sun sits in Libra, laws, contract, balance, justice, my eye. So this release is literally Aries war versus Libra law, broadcast through Gemini's network. Now that's cosmic timing. And look at the trailer. The worlds will collide. In Ultron, humans entered the grid. In Aries, the grid comes here. Digital warriors, weapon, life cycles ripping through our cities. And Aries himself,
Like, bro, we
if he is
have
destroyed,
wars.
I'll just
Have
make
wars.
another. That's what's said in the trailer.
Like, the most interesting thing is that this is not the biggest problem. You know, the biggest problem is that it's too hard. You know, it's hard, and then someone has to tell me about humans matching with what a robots. Fucking come on.
That's identity, treated like data, replaceable, replicable, and disposable. Now connect the dots. Governments are rolling out digital IDs at the same time. The UK just announced mandatory IDs for work, the BRIC card. The Bahamas
What?
are moving towards a
Complaining
single
about
digital ID. Biometric data will be collected if you come to Europe, regardless of passport. Across the globe, ID is being coded, centralized, and turned into a digital twin. Look at what they're doing with Michael Jackson, Biggie, and Bob Marley and Sora.
Nah, Sora
They're
has
taking the
Sora
deceased
has
and making them alive in our reality. Tron's Aries is prophecy in disguise. It shows you what happens when the grid stops being separate, when the digital world steps into your flesh and blood reality. And the way they present it is the same way governments and corporations push digital ID. They sell it, and that's
you know, I would believe if scientists like Elon Musk's were the one who were behind this thing, but not the dumb politics that we all know of. Politicians are way too dumb to even think of something that cool now.
necessary.
Again,
And here's the hidden layer nobody talks about. Transhumanism is the ultimate end game. The goal isn't just a digital ID on your phone, it's a digital ID inside your body. Biometrics, implants, brain machine links, and a merger of flesh and code into you.
yeah, that time is coming though.
That's the real war between human soul and machine. So the question is, when that system comes knocking, do you surrender your identity to the grid, or do you fight like hell, just like Aries, to keep it sovereign?
I don't think that.
Luke, what's going on over there?
I'm doing the work. I'm doing everything.
I just hope when that happens, I'll be.
Well, one thing I can say is, y'all can upload, but I'm not. I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. Y'all pass on that.
Nah, dog, like you are also uploading your face right now. I can take you and someone has to do it. No, let me not say that. But I can take your face right here and put it in Sora as reference, and then we would see you do something crazy in Sora. So when you say you're not doing it, what do you mean?
Miami, y'all better buckle up because this is not an episode of Black Mirror. This is real life. So if you guys
Now we
haven't
have
heard,
Robocop.
Miami P just released the very first AI self-driving police vehicle.
How?
No humans behind it whatsoever. They're talking about it's to free police officers time so they can
Hell
tend to
nah.
even more important matters. Translation, they're letting Skynet patrol the block while the real cops watch through the eyes of the AI robot at headquarters.
Miami police say this is the future of law enforcement.
This vehicle is going to give us touch points with the community that we have never had before.
If you look
Like,
past the
it
flashing
is
lights and
proper
logos,
because
it's clear this is no ordinary police cruiser. This prototype SUV was designed to
something like this. It's always a very tough situation to send an officer first to the scene. Because maybe there's a shootout out there. So if there is a reason to send a artificial car, to surveil first, and then we send the cops if the situation is safe for them, This is just
Launch
insane.
it, read license plates, and send live infrared video back to HQ.
Yeah.
All without needing a police officer behind the wheel. The Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office says this is the nation's first autonomous police vehicle. The South Florida Department is rolling out the experimental vehicle thanks to funding from the policing lab.
What we're ultimately trying to do is to give the sworn officers the capability to make the best decision out there.
For now, Miami-Dade will essentially take the vehicle on a PR junket, seeking community input before it regularly patrols neighborhoods. If and when that day arrives, designers say this vehicle will offer a lot.
They don't need to be focused on driving and looking for animals, children, pedestrians running out into the road. The vehicle's going to watch those vulnerable road users and let the officer look for crime.
The easy-to-operate tethered drone gives police a bird's-eye, up-close view, even in the shadows. The car can also patrol targeted areas, deterring bad actors without
All I can say is
or
that the
narrow
car
streets,
can see
needing
more
to
than a
send
human
actual
can.
deputies.
I would probably say that this vehicle will allow 5 to 10 deputies to go about other business that they might otherwise not be able to do.
Lab says the car can also help streamline arrests,
Fingerprints and digits.
and relay real-time data.
Bus collision, an active shooter. You position this vehicle, and this information can be fed directly back to a command center for
So
decision
picture
making.
this.
Of
You're in
course.
Little Havana or in Wynwood chilling and vibing, and all of a sudden a car pulls up with lights and sirens, and then you look in the vehicle, you see no police officer, and it's telling you to wait right there until a real police officer comes.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Are y'all ready for RoboCop in real life? Skynet in real life,
It's not
y'all?
like they
They've been
can
telling
walk.
us through these movies, and now it's rolling out right in front of your face. What are y'all gonna do about it? This ain't no movie anymore, y'all.
This is not
This
like
is real
they'll
life.
be
What do you guys think about this video? Let me know down in the comments below. The shift is here. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
I think he's misconstruing what they're saying. There will be a police officer in the vehicle, but they won't have to be looking around and doing all of this. The car will be doing all of that stuff for themselves, and they will just be able to
Hold
pay
my
attention
mouth,
to the
Dre.
task at hand, you know. But I mean, I'm saying something, y'all. I'm not a criminal, never have been a criminal. But my mind went to
Look
is,
like
ooh,
one.
the people in the United States are very intelligent. Do you not think that we will build EMPs and stuff like that and shut the vehicles off? That'd be easy peasy right there. You know, there's some brilliant minds out here, man. Smash the like button if you have a brilliant mind and you understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying we're gonna do it. We gonna be the ones out here committing crimes because I've never committed a crime. Allegedly.
I just told you in a very nice way. Now, let me just put it blatantly to you. The program targets the birth of new babies. So once you have your baby, before your baby leaves the hospital, you no longer get a paper birth certificate, but then you get a digital one that is somehow implanted somewhere on somebody's body.
How?
Think about that, but have a listen to this.
The digital ID, which has been a big problem to us
Why?
for a very long time, is now on a testing mode for the
How
next
is an
month.
African nation leading this?
By all the stakeholders, led by the ministries concerned,
No way.
that by December, we will be able to launch digital ID, where every Kenyan don't have to carry any paper, plastic or otherwise.
An African nation. Like, we still have a problem with borders. An African nation. Nah, man. How much did...
As an ID that they should be able to be identified digitally using their iris or their fingerprints, and we can transact without the necessity of people struggling to identify who they are. And the most...
It's the clapping of hands. You know? Like, tell me how this system is important for Africans. What change will it bring? Nah, man.
The proudest part of it is that we don't have to spend the billions that we have spent on all the other manenos, as all of you know.
We're taking things that are, genetically modified organisms, and we're injecting them in little kids' arms. We just shoot them right into the vein.
Kenya is in serious trouble. Now, for you to accept this, that means you're going to be completely surveilled and controlled. Think about it. So they have targeted the new babies, of course, even the ordinary citizens, the grown-ups, the young ones, the teenagers, and even the elderly ones will receive this digital ID. But they will then create a new generation where they'll be completely under this digital ID and they have no choice.
As you have choice is the first and maybe the strongest aha epiphany
They have
you could have.
bring in the Illuminati.
To you ever since you were born and before that.
Humanity is the hare sleeping under the tree, and
just a few months ago, with respect to the federalizing of the California National Guard.
Our universe
Oh my
is
God, this man has ads for
full of challenges and opportunities. And you are at its center, with the power to shape it.
Title 10 of the U.S. Code, the president has plenary authority.
Oh, he know he messed up. At this moment,
God
he knew
fucked up,
he fucked up. That means that he have like dictatorship, y'all. Understand what's being put down. We getting back to it.
The devil is a motherfucking liar. So you know I ain't worried. Biatch.
the world is officially cooked. They're saying that men don't need women to have babies anymore. You ain't just hear what I just said, right? They're saying that they made a way for a man not to need a woman to have a baby anymore.
Oh. Remember when they was calling women birthing people?
You don't believe me, right? Look at this shit. Listen to this shit right here.
A baby without a woman's DNA. American scientists have created
What are y'all doing?
Human embryos by putting DNA from skin into a.
No, it always has to be American.
23 chromosomes from the skin
What are y'all
cell,
doing?
and that can be fertilized by IVF.
It always has to be American.
Making a full set.
A lot of y'all gonna jump on here and say the world is just advancing. I'ma say technology keeps finding a way to play with God. Mind you, scientists know, and they've said already that this is unethical. And the embryos that they're making, they're destroying. So what are you doing? If you're destroying embryos, isn't the embryos that you destroy a life? So now I gotta ask myself, what's the end goal? Now ask yourself, is this a good thing or a bad thing? And then after you ask yourself that, ask yourself, what would Jesus do? We're in a world where man continues to test his limits. You're not satisfied with anything that you've been blessed with. You have scientists trying to put our consciousness into robots so we can live forever. If we were supposed to live forever, don't you think God would have made that possible? Y'all keep playing. Keep playing, and you're going to find yourself in a wonderful space that you don't want to be in. I'm out.
What? Nah. No way. Nah. I'm over here, man. Would you look at that? Oh my God. Come on now. That's next level cinema.
I mean, that's just a small version of Bluebeam, right? Project Bluebeam. That's just a smaller version of it. And some people still don't get it that it's capable. But whatever though.
Back to Sedona. There's more questionable art I'm going to show, and why the location of it is even more questionable. Right near this synagogue, you'll see church
Jewish community
after church after church after church. You get the point. As well as the international dark sky community, allowing extraordinary stargazing opportunities. Also on this stretch of road, you have Chapel of the Holy Cross. Now that I've established what's all on this road, what I found interesting was this artwork. To me, it looks like a genie lamp in a portal with a flame coming out. So we're all on the same page. Genie comes from jinn. Demons are a type of jinn. Supernatural beings created from smokeless fire. Smokeless fire. Also keep the portal in mind. And how in the other video, I showed the piece of art on the
Why does this
roundabout
look like
that appears to have fallen angel symbolism. The Book of Enoch mentions 200 fallen angels, the Watchers, and this looks to be about 200. Worth noting that all of this is near what looks like it used to be a step pyramid, or created to resemble one. This road also takes you right through the center of the New Age, where you can get crystals, tarot readings, and go figure, on Portal Lane. Which brings us back to this. If you've been following me and have seen all the connections that I've shown in Phoenix as well, then you know just as well as I that there's a history they're keeping hidden from us. And a lot of it is revealing itself here in Arizona.
This phone shows an alternate dimension. Now, we all should remember Tom Cruise's legendary dance scene from Risky Business, right? But let me ask you, is he wearing sunglasses in this scene? Did you get it right? Clearly no sunglasses, but then why does every pop culture parody of this scene show them wearing sunglasses? Well, let's try using the cell phone on this scene. Looks like sunglasses to me.
Nah.
Now, there's also those who remember the old classic Mickey Mouse with suspenders and those who remember him without suspenders. Let's see what the phone says.
How does that phone even have?
And there's those who swear that Shaggy from Scooby-Doo had an Adam's apple. The phone shows an Adam's apple, but our current reality says no. Okay, this is too fun. Just one more. So clearly here we see that Curious George from the Curious George books has a tail. But if you look at what the phone's recording, there's no tail there.
All right, everybody in? Say Habana. 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 Boom. Got it.
So normally I understand.
Fuck, like always, I think these balconies on height though. You don't fit in none of these tabs, man. We gotta walk it out.
Nah,
All right, look at this.
Cook
Three
is
on the couch. Y'all believe this?
and Sora's.
We're just hanging out, keeping it simple. Simple yet historic, my friend. Salute.
Salute. No politics. Yo, what's good out here in Havana? Sun on my face, and look who I just ran into. Peace, everyone. The dragon himself, Bruce Lee. No cap, this is real life. Life be full of
Bruce.
We out here vibing, old car. Cruise lights, brown on the dash, sun in the sky, Havana in the glass. Wind talking stripes on the shirt to my right. Legend riding shotgun. We alive tonight. Keep it flowing like street lights burning. See the smoke in the sky. I'm still dreaming bigger than the blocks I reside. Gold in my chain, but the weight's in the story. Every scar on my skin is a note in the glory. You feel me?
If you want to build an app and have no idea how to code or where to start, check out Base 44. I built this daily habit tracker that helps users log small wins, track their mood, reflect on past entries, and see how far they've come. It's fully functional, and I didn't write a single line of code. You start by describing your idea, what you want it to do, the features, the look and feel.
Look at you, man. It's been too long.
Sora is way more famous than I am at this point. Sora is way more alive than I am at this point when it comes to trust.
I can't believe this. Come here, bro. Yeah, missed you. And you already know you still got that energy, man. You always still glowing. Smiling like you own the whole block.
You know, people always try to put us
It
against
sounded
each other.
like
But when I look back, all I see is my brother. Somebody who understood the same hunger, the same fight.
Facts.
It was bigger than records, bigger than all that.
Yo, Pop, the wheel driving itself, man. This thing out here cruising like it got a chauffeur. You ain't even touching. I swear, I ain't doing nothing. Car smarter than half the dudes I know. What's up, cameras rolling? We got the whole game watching. And all they want is this crisp refreshment right here.
Ice cold Pepsi, feel that vibe. Take a sip, let the city come alive.
Smooth, sweet, no sugar needed. Big flavor, big energy. Just
That's crazy. It's just like in another reality, I could see that for them. That would have been beautiful to watch, wouldn't it? But in our timeline, obviously it didn't go that way. But damn.
Real picture of Earth, I ask again, NASA. In 2025, why can't you find one real untouched photo of Earth from space? Not a painting, not a CGI render, not a stitched mosaic. I'm talking about a raw, full shot of the planet you supposedly live on. Every photo they show us, either computer-generated or labeled as composite. NASA admits it themselves. Search Blue Marble 2002. The guy who made it, Robert Simon, literally said, "It's photoshopped because it has to be."
Why?
Why would it have to be? Is our trillion-dollar space agency seriously saying they can send rovers to Mars, but they can't snap a full photo of Earth without digital trickery? It's not just weird, it's insulting. Now here's the twist they don't want you to consider. Maybe they faked the pictures. Because space, as they sold it to us, isn't real. Maybe Earth isn't a spinning ball at all. Maybe it's flat, still covered by a firmament, just like ancient texts described. And if that's true, showing you a real photo would expose everything, because the horizon wouldn't curve, the continents wouldn't match the globe, and there would be no space around it, just sky, layers, barriers. Think about this. Every globe you've ever seen looks different. Different colors, sizes, continent shapes. Which one is real? Why can't commercial flights cross Antarctica in a straight line? Why do astronauts always show Earth behind them as a green screen or digital layer? Never as something you can see and zoom into in real time. And let's not forget, in every so-called spacewalk, the Earth never moves like a spinning ball should. It's always still, calm, peaceful, flat.
Of course.
If this doesn't make you question everything you were taught, ask yourself, what else are they hiding? Because if they can lie about the shape of Earth, they can lie about anything. This isn't about conspiracy. It's about reality. They told you to trust the science. Now ask them to show you the science. Just one real photo. One. Until then, you're not living on a globe, you're living inside a lie. And it's time to break out. This video is for entertainment purposes.
Sorry for some of y'all slow readers out there. Look, I'm not reading this for y'all, but I'm reading it in my head. But I'm killing it too. What about you?
Is that a pyramid?
That's
No way,
very
that's
real.
huh? What did he say? That's
And that's very real.
nah,
I was obsessed with
nah.
UFOs. I was dying to find out the information. The internet was a real enabler for finding out information by going to places you shouldn't be in. Because there was.
You know, I think it would be very good after this point to react to the finding of aliens because there's a documentary that proves that aliens are either real or not, you know. So I think I'm going to dive into it after this one. But that's not the real proof.
There were a lot of text files that had lists of places, installations, military bases, Air Force bases, Navy sites, NASA sites. So there was a lot to go through. But I did find a gold mine of information.
According to McKinnon, he unearthed a secret U.S. military program that existed entirely in space.
I found the spreadsheet was actually titled in the column non-terrestrial officers, as well as officers' names. It had ship names. None of these were ocean-going ships.
Come on,
It
man.
was
Come on.
astounding.
Like there is no ship in space. If there was, I think someone out there would tell us already. You know, there is no fucking ship in space. If there was, we would know already.
Not Navy, they're not the Army, and not even Air Force. So to me, I was thinking there must be an off-planet Space Force, or Space Fleet at least.
After McKinnon's arrest, he was told the U.S.
At the time, I thought 6 months community service was all you'd do.
Intelligence specialist Sebastian Martin jet on an interview and told
It's the aliens. They don't want my internet connection to be fine. That sounds real, right?
the purpose of Three Eye Atlas. From his point of view, he's saying it's a Draco reptilian mothership. And they're coming to pick up star seeds.
Nah. I don't know what star seeds are, but I know that that's not happening.
Sora 2 video generation is not available in our region.
It is if you're on Artlist.
Huh?
What? Sora 2 is...
Now follow me. He said there are reptilian soldiers aboard Three Eye Atlas, but they're not eating or drinking. They're more so in hyper sleep. Have you ever seen a space movie and they're in like a time capsule or a hyperbolic time chamber or whatever? And of course, you don't eat, drink, you just sleep. It freezes and preserves your body until you get to your destination. So he said it's an army of reptilian species in hypersleep. And he's saying that Three Eye Atlas won't enter Earth's atmosphere, but only get like a couple thousand miles away and send out, small ships to the planet. Now, when the guy interviewing asked him, who are the star seeds?
see the ships, man. They sitting right above us, quiet as church mice. And the government, they got the files locked up in some freezer in Virginia. Roswell, what's up? I'll tell you what's up. Look up there. You see stars? No, they got the grid over it. They don't want you to see the ships, man. They sitting right above us, quiet as mice. And the government, they got the files locked up in some freezer in Virginia. Roswell, what's up? I'll tell you what's up. Look up there. You see these stars? No, because they got the grid over it. They don't want you to see the ships, man. They sitting right above us, quiet as church mice. And the government, they got the files locked up in some freezer in Virginia. Roswell?
Shorty, tell me that ain't a flame falling out the sky, G. On Cato Gray, and it's going down. What the fuck is that, bro? The fuck
Skydivers. That's cap.
Am I tweaking?
Appearing.
I mean, y'all could be able to see what it look, but look. What the fuck is that? Gee, this thing was just falling out and turned it to light. What the fuck is this, boy? The one at the top right now, that's a plane or something. But this other shit, oh look, shorty, it's falling and then it turned into. What the fuck?
There will always be something inside.
That's how they be out here, but they be a million times faster.
Nah,
that motherfucker, bro.
Shut up.
Let me see, cause you got the good phone. God, what the fuck, nigga? Why is it moving like this? Like wobbling and shit, bro. No, I'm not.
This shit thing.
Oh hell, no, boy, they here. Nigga, they here. Hold on.
What is this?
What is that? Yeah, I'm about to get out the car.
What the fuck is that?
And it's like it's moving around, bro.
Nah, cuz.
Hey, y'all let me know if I'm tweaking, bro.
Bro, what the fuck is that?
Some Back to the Future shit, bro.
Bro, I'm about to go get Kendrick.
This is happy shit, bro. Nigga, why are you happy, nigga? Do they come in peace, bro, or what?
They come in peace. They come in peace.
Bro, I got a question.
Why the fuck are they even here?
Before they land. But that look crazy though.
It look like a car, bro. It look like a car, don't it?
Bro, look at that shit. What the fuck?
Car in the sky or some shit, bro.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, hell no.
Nigga, that shit is creeping me out because, nigga, it got lights on that hoe and it's flying like.
Bitches,
flying
you
weird,
are
bro.
Yeah, you feel me? Like.
Get a broom and fly
That
them.
shit flying weird. Yeah, I'm starting to see what it is, low key. It's like.
It look like a car, bro. It look like car headlights or some shit.
It gotta be something. Nah, it's connected, bitch. It's connected.
Bro, we need the sun here,
Bitch,
bro.
it's connected. That's some like connected shit I can see. Not like the whole thing, but bro, you see, it's moving as one. It's moving as one. You see, like the lights. It is moving as one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That whole connected. That whole is one thing. Like it's pedaling, bro. Bitch, that shit came out of nowhere, nigga.
He said it's pedaling.
Oh, hell no, bro. We need a flashlight, nigga. A big ass flashlight.
Bro, I got one.
Come on,
I'm not gonna be you recording?
Of course.
What the fuck is it?
I don't know,
Hell
y'all.
no, y'all let me know. Fuck no. Fuck no, baby. From now.
I didn't hear any propellers or anything. I was listening for propellers, looking for propellers. You could say that it kind of looked like I seen military planes. They got lights on them. The helicopters. I can't say which ones. I don't want to put y'all on game. But I've seen them in our deployed locations, and they have lights on the propellers when they're landing, and it looks pretty cool. But I never seen those lights wobble like that. Did they come loose?
Are they wobbling or
like, just like bro did. I got questions, y'all.
Lights,
bro.
You know. No one said light is
Here I am in design.
So since apparently religion for no reason, let me show you what religion looks like.
Second house called $81,900.
Oh my fucking God, it's fake profit.
But the most asinine part is the people in the audience talking about, yeah, God is good.
They are paid.
Let me give you some more money so you can go buy another $81,000 watch because I'm gonna buy my way into heaven. Base your beliefs. Around these are the people that you go listen to and go get brainwashed every Sunday like sheep. But hold on, I'm not done yet. Let's keep going though.
I'm a Jew. I am a rich Jew backed by a richer Jew.
Hey, are you looking at this? Hey, are you seeing this? I hope so. You bought it. You and Jesus.
Yo, my man is literally laughing in your face, letting you know that yes, your dumbass paid for his private jets, for his house, for everything. And guess what? You're showing up next Sunday because I gotta go talk to God. We're not done yet though. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Mylon called me. He said, how many Breitlings do you have? And I said, I don't know, 36, I think. I haven't counted.
I live in the biggest house in the state of Louisiana. I have the biggest house of any preacher in America.
Down